With the Wario this time around. We're going straight to the Corrin, a character that's been a little more utilized in recent years, I want to say. A character that we all believed was bad for a very, very long time because their airspeed is not that good. Pretty low lag on a lot of attacks. Recovery is not what it used to be. That move does not go very far. But that up air is bigger than my dreams and aspirations. And so it's a wonderful juggling move. We're just going to see how that's going to have to fare against a character as good as Palutena.
Also, she does still have a strong juggle game. Down tilt into up air is a true kill confirm at a pretty respectable percent, I would say. But yeah, like you said, you know, that airspeed, you know, just trying to get in with the character that is Corrin is just a hard task on its own, especially when you're going up against a character as versatile and as strong as Palutena. Trying to go for a raw forward smash right there. Not going to get called out for it whatsoever, though.
I don't know if it's about disrespecting his character, but that was like 2 hard reads in a row. You saw the way that he gave up stage control by just running off his ledge with that down air. Getting a little crazy right now on the part of Seed. Like, definitely feeling himself, but hopefully he won't be feeling himself too much and doing things he regrets. But bridges to cross later on down the line. Now let's see what the ledge trap is going to be. Actually, you know, getting the double jump read out in front right there, but unfortunately misspacing it is C right there, as well as mistiming that grab or not getting the pivot grab that he wanted. No stocks taken. Both these players, you know, like just nickeling and diming their way forward on the offensive. Is this ledge trap? Oh, the catching the iframes actually. And it should have been me, not him, is going to wind up back on top. Maybe it should have been him, huh?
It definitely should have been him for sure, but he's going to run away with that. And I like what you mentioned before. You know, timing is going to be the essence in this game for both these characters who excel so much in that ledge trapping game. Down tilts, 2 framing options that you have. Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of that come out, especially from Corrin with the pin, Palutena with the the up smash and or the down tilt. Yeah, those are perfect setup moves, just like that call out with the up tilt into the blast zone for Haven to bring things to 2 stocks apiece, but still 20% of extra credit tacked on.
Definitely a super underutilized move on the part of Palutena. I mean, we've seen Palutena get some pretty wonky kill confirms off of neutral air into up tilt. I call that the gen, by the way. That's what I like to call that one. I do believe he invented it. If not, forgive me. But either way, it's definitely
pop up nair into up tilt. Yeah, definitely. It's a menace.
Yeah, Palutena needs those kind of kill confirms in the CQC because you're up close against Palutena. You don't have to deal with her invulnerable hitbox. Once you're in, it can spell disaster. She's a rough neutral monster, you know, and especially even rougher on the ledge when you're dealing with the character. But a lot of the reasons that the Palu players like being complaining about this character so much is that they say she's too honest. You have to earn your dubs in neutral. You know, you like nairs as good as the nair loops are. They're a little telegraphed at the end of the day. You know, like you just really got to earn your keep. Forgetting where the character is just super duper busted. That is her invincible shield in the back air and the dash attack by the ledge.
Oh, okay. So I'm seeing C throw out a lot of these raw forward smashes. Respectable options, especially if Haven pulls the trigger in moving forward. But, I mean, reaction time and at this level of play, it's really hard to get those callouts. I love the option to go for down throw right there instead of up throw, knowing that it wasn't going to kill at that percent anyways. But we are reaching that percentage where a grab into up throw, it will be enough, and you just got pinched into that up tilt with the shield pressure.
Yeah, max rage. That had to have been what did it. The game didn't think that was going to kill. There was no red lightning on that whatsoever. All right, really trying to get a lot of that shield dropped and like with the pressure on the platform before even committing right there. Very smart play on the part of C right there. And as I say that up throw gonna do it for it should have been me, not him, on the way up the top. 69%, that magic number. Let's see how much insurance they're gonna be able to tack on before potentially winning this game. But right now, Gabe, it's looking like it's C's game to lose as another back air, down tilt back air from here might do it. Not able to get it, but the lingering hit up smash, the Palutena wall, the classic. It's a very underutilized option because of how committal it is, something like frame damn near 50 of low lag, just like the forward smash. But it stays out forever. And that lingering hitbox is going to do it off of the top. That is game 1 going to C. And it's not going to be one more for C to be able to advance further here. We're back in best of 5 territory, my friends. This is top 8.
And Haven being having a handful of characters, a plethora of characters to work with, you know, can experiment right now in this game too if he really chooses to. I don't see him changing. I think the Corrin was putting in the work. It was just kind of like he started letting himself get carried away with some things, and you know, Palutena with the strong combo game just kind of ran away with it. I do see him sticking to Corrin one more time at least. Would love to see the Wario. Wait. Okay.
All right, your prayers have been answered, my friend.
I could. So.
Let's meet a Nintendo, bro. I want to see the Wario.
Oh,
wait. Oh, no. Your prayers have not been answered, my friend.
Yeah, no.
The God has heard your prayers.
I never
teased you and rejected them.
I never believe it until they press the A button on the character, bro. Like they gotta fully select the character for me to believe that they will be going that said character. However,
yeah, game's not over until
Yeah.
the screen says game, and the game doesn't start until the game says go.
But now starting off pretty strong is Haven with that quick 60%. Nothing that Palutena can't make up with a blink of just one nair, but you know, this is a better start right now for Haven, and he's looking real comfortable with his positioning.
The pin actually not going through Palutena that time, only hitting with the tipper right at the end, in neutral actually. We usually see that from Corrin players when they hit that move in the air, but not this time around. That's a beautiful, like, tricky ledge cancel right there on the edge cancel, I should say, on the platform into the nair dodge right there, going to do it for C, getting out of disadvantage. But as I say that, right back into the driver's seat is it should have been me, not him, on the way back in. Not going to waste the up throw at that percent because he knows it's not going to kill, knows he doesn't have nearly enough rage to be able to bring that out. But the up air is not going to care about how much rage you got. First stock going to Haven.
It really just like covers everything at that point, you know. Up that positioning of up air for that great 40% by the way, and then some being tacked on. Yeah, this is the strong combo game I was talking about earlier about Corrin. If she's able to get in, it's free damage. You're taking a quick 30 for sure. But Haven, great with the presence of mind and calling out exactly where C is going to be at all times. This is Haven playing at his very best right now, getting these call-outs.
Damn near getting the tipper hitbox of that back air as well, not going to do it on top of that. It's like, yeah, you know, Corrin's able to get that damage started because of just how crazy the character's range is on top of it. Like, the fact that, you know, like a lot of their moves are very low lag is negated by the fact that, you know, how much sheer range they have. Like, neutral air, the fact that that move can combo break at certain percents, that move is huge. You can't even really drift away from that at the end of the day, even if you're a character at very good airspeed on top of that. And as a result, we see C just trying real hard to fight their way out and get this stock right now, but already lapped in percent and in stock. Is C right now going up 3-1 as it should have been me, not him. Trying their hardest to make their way through right now, but it's definitely looking like Haven's game to lose right now, Gabe.
Oh yeah, Haven definitely has built up a great lead to work with, and just getting these callouts, knowing exactly when the explosive flames are going to come out, the auto reticles to get the punish, just get in on the face of Palutena. Those are the moments where you want to take full advantage of, and Haven has been able to do that. We're seeing a lot more mid-range gameplay coming out from C, but it's not paying off whatsoever because Haven is just one step ahead, ready to attack.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure how much more energy C is going to want to waste on this game. He's getting mixed, he's getting mixed, he's getting tipper bears on the way back up. Maximum rage, you died at 67, my guy. Yeah, game 3. Wrap that one up. Put it in the bag, move on. Don't think about the fact that you just got 3 stock. Focus on trying to get the 3 stock in your next game, my friend. Holy moly, what a wake-up game by Haven.
And here's like the fun fact of, you know, this game too. This is exactly what we experienced from the C and Guy set, where C runs away with game 1, instant game 2, instant 3 stock coming out from his opponent. And now game 3, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? All we know for sure is that something erupted, something changed in Haven's game plan that maybe will transition into this game 3 if C has not adapted or figured out what exactly he has to do.
All right. And low percent starts. That's a pretty good, comfortable position to be in as Palutena is when you start getting those up air strings. Not only instills the damage, but instills the confidence in a young Palutena player such as C, my friends. Breaking out with that forward air, damn near looking like a nair break, nothing doing, and already tacked up to 95%. Put that jump out, actually baiting the down tilt by the ledge. C not giving it to him because he knew it should have been me, not him's resources at the end of the day. And now this is looking like a much different game for C, like starting out. It's only the first stock, up tilt committing right there though.
Oh my gosh.
Man. It's not even a risk. You know, even after whiffing that up tilt, you know, on the part of Haven, he's still positive at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty low lag move as far as Corrin's kit goes.
That coverage with down tilt is just amazing because not only, you know, does it force you to air dodge or put you in a bad scenario, like it just kind of combos into itself too. Like you can just get something off of it for free if you really wanted to just extend it. But Haven playing a more patient game, like I want to see what option you throw out so I can know that later on in the set, later on in this game maybe, I can just execute something and just figure out exactly what your bad habits are.
Low lag character. Explosive flame, you know, you could be throwing that out as much as you want. Definitely makes sense, you know, considering the drift of Corrin as well as just the slow mobility. But there you go. First stock's actually going to go to Corrin about a minute and a half into this game 3, I should say, right now. Nothing doing, and now you see C looking for the confirms right now, committing with the explosive flame. That's why it's risky. You do that move too close at the end of the day, it's pretty low lag, pretty high lag, I should say.
It's crazy too, because
There you go.
we're seeing a lot of explosive flames coming out from C. Like I don't know what exactly the bait option is. I guess it's like more of like, I'm not trying to let you come in my face too easily, but I mean, Haven's not falling for it whatsoever. However, Haven is going to fall into the lead now because he just tacked on a quick 49.
That's all it does at the end of the day for Palutena, my friend. One Nair string, all it takes, you know. Low percent, you know, the character doesn't really care about that. You know, like she's able to get that damage out of nowhere. It's another one of the things that makes Palutena the incredible character that she is. Here you go. What's the ledge trap? I love the bait right there coming out from Haven, just jumping with the first jump of the side B, not actually committing with the pin. Trying to get C to commit to an option that he wanted. Nothing doing, no conditioning on the part of C right there. Paying way too close attention to what that move is capable of at the end of the day. And now, C trying to tack on some distance from afar. These guys really just going tit for tat in game number 3 right now. Like, the way they've adapted to each other has like sort of created a bit of a stagnation, if you would.
I mean,
like game 2 was just such a blowout.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's the thing. Game 3s are so crucial in that sense. It's like you want to be up in the set 2-1 because game 4, if you were to lose it, just great DI coming out from Haven, by the way. But if you were to lose game 3, that puts you at an even bigger deficit because now you have to win 2 games straight, and it's like it's must-win scenarios where even if you win game 4, that game 5 now becomes in your opponent's counter pick stage.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if that was just some hard SDI down or something, but actually Haven's the one who winds up positive in that situation. Trying to search for like a tech chase scenario and maybe an up tilt or something with C, but nothing doing. Actually mashing a damn down tilt out of that, out of SDI. That's crazy, and now look at how much damage he's getting off of it. And the pressure is just immaculate coming out from Haven right now. Borderline getting into the bubble off of 67% off of an up air because of how much rage he had. This game is very slowly turning around, and the part of it should have been me, not him right now. And the get of attack timing as well on top of that. 83% Gabe. This is looking really good for the hometown hero.
Gosh. Yeah, 160% already tacked on Haven, who is going to finally lose that stock, but nothing with 104%. Corrin has the tools to just seal stocks, and if she's able to get that tipper hitbox, for sure that is going to be the stock flying out. However, Palutena does still have a strong combo game, but if you keep her at the corner like we see right now from Haven, this could be game 3 going in his favor.
Wake up to up air, actually off the stage, going to be able to secure the way back to stage and center stage, which is exactly where Haven's going to be able to take C's final stock in game number 3. Going up 2-1 in the favor right now. The question now is we got ourselves game number 4s. This is where the weird counter pick comes out at the end of the day. This is where all the weird top 8 counter picks come out. This is where you decide to like go to either your comfort stage or a stage that actually makes a lot of sense in the matchup that the other guy just forgot to ban. And the question is, I don't know. I actually blinked. I wish they could do it again. I think they went back to...
They did go back.
They did go back right
no
back
hesitation. We are in the land of Tri-State, and that is going to be PS2 for you in game 4. We may just have a whole PS2 game 5 set if this is to go to game 5, by the way. But in order to get there, it's going to be a hard task right now. But right off the bat, 69% off of just one string, and looking for blood is C, trying to go for that down air spike, which is the first time we see that probably like since we got on the
on the mic. Yeah. It's like right there at the end, you know. I mean, against so many other characters that would have worked, but the invincibility of Corrin's LP starts very, very early, which is negated by the fact that Corrin's LP does not go very far at all. Like, you can't really hit Corrin at the start of that, so at the very least, the pathway will be paved for them on the way back up. But I love that reset down air. Can we talk about that for a second? That crazy, like, down air out of a falling neutral air that we got from C right there to keep that onslaught going. That was crazy. And there was no tech on that on the ground on the part of Haven, because Haven wasn't prepared for that, because what kind of damn Palutena player does that? Or that, mind you.
Christ.
Committing really hard off of the level with that down air, my friend. Down air city, population you, bro.
This is exactly what separates the better players from, you know, mid-level, lower-level players. It's the fact that you're expecting...
That was so sad.
Sad, yeah, nah. But I wanted to say, you're expecting a down throw into back air against Palutena, because that's exactly what every Palutena does. But no, C decides to opt for something different, like, okay, let me see if I can throw you off your game. Let me force you to do a specific option so I can punish you afterwards. But in those kind of scenarios, you're just kind of slightly stuck. You're going to have to take the damage. You're probably going to have to take the hit. And Haven's going to bring back to 2-stock game.
That's like borderline impossible for a lot of characters to get out of, by the way. Even for like very light characters, it's like almost impossible, if not straight up impossible, to SDI that. And especially on the shield, the way that you angle shields in this game, it's not going to matter too much. You just got to really make sure you're not too close to Corrin when they're charging that. Otherwise, you very well might just die.
Yep.
And speaking of dying, not off the top, it's with the up air right there, but really good patience on the part of C. This is where you really got to be on point if you're going to be a Palutena player, is knowing when to wait, when they're going to air dodge, how you're going to keep your opponent out of disadvantage. This is like the thing I agree with all the Palutena players when they talk about how this character is pure fundies, because you need to rely on air dodge reads and vulnerability options and mix-ups out of disadvantage if you're going to want to keep your opponent in that spot as Palutena, as C does flawlessly throughout that second stock right there, going up 2-1 in stocks in the favor of Palutena right now.
And now great damage output being displayed right now from Palutena, who's going to get the grab once again, getting that get-up call-out. But now Haven has a chance to bring things back. It's going to be a hard task, but just the call-outs, just being fully aware of where Haven's going to land and what options he's going to throw out is exactly how we got to this position. This could be the stock. Great counter. First time we see that all game, all set. And yeah, the driver's seat is now in favor of C, who I saw that animation. He definitely went for a smash attack.
Definitely trying to get like the Puss in Boots magic wand out real quick. Nothing doing on the part of Palutena. No fairy godmother here. Actually, not going to mix up with the down throw right there. Percent recognizing it's way too high. Just going to throw off stage, go for the patented ledge trap instead. Nothing doing, but another up tilt going to take it off the top right here. And we got ourselves one of our first game 5s of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. C versus Haven. Haven's the hometown hero right now, defending it from the New York Invaders.
Yeah, not only is he a hometown hero because he's from Jersey, he is also a hometown in terms of he is a Rutgers alumni as well. So he is repping his own college in his own venue right now. Hopefully he can make something happen. This is his counter pick. He's going to opt to go back, but the fact that he has a plethora of characters to work around, we could see any or every character come out right now, and it wouldn't surprise me. But sticking with the Corrin, Corrin's been putting in that work so far. I'm not going to disregard it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, why switch to the Wario right now when the Wario's not warm, when he might be prepared for it, when the Corrin seems to be what's working out, you know? The answer is not always a counter pick at the end of the day. You counter pick when you have absolutely no idea what to do. When you're getting blown out, you're not quite sure what the options are. Don't know how to adjust to like the specific style of Palutena. That is when you whip out the Wario. But for now, the Corrin, it's just minor adjustments need to be made, so there's no reason to just go gung-ho on another character yet and just mess up your muscle memory, among other things. So,
All right, here we are. Still holding on for dear life to these first stocks, 30 seconds into this game already, and yet both these players not wanting to overcommit. I mean, we're seeing them throw out moves, but none of them really converting in the way they want to. Haven going to the heavens, trying to send the goddess back to where she came from, but not being able to secure that other up air.
All right, no down tilts holding out, just hanging, like forcing by the ledge. Actually trying to bait them with it by running underneath the platform first as well, thinking trying to get Haven to think it'd be safe to do a neutral get-up. Fortunately, the timing was not there on the part of C, and C is actually going to lose that first stock because of that dropped opportunity by the ledge earlier. Stock's going to go to Haven instead. This is all about the insurance, my friend. How much damage are you going to be able to tack on the stock? Jumping out because of the high amount of rage that it should have been me, not him, actually had on that down tilt right there. As a result, the light featherweight of Palutena able to jump out lower at that percent. His own rage, I should say, working against him right there. But already tacked up to 41, but the stage control, ledge trap, in the favor of Palutena. Now, Gabe, what's the option right now?
Yeah, definitely saw that down tilt coming. If not, it was going to go for a grab. What I've been noticing from C a lot is once Haven's at that 130% mark, it's instantly up tilt out of shield or just trying to bait Haven to run into that up tilt. Hasn't secured the stock yet, but it's 89% to Haven's 136, and your whole stock down. This is not looking good right now for C.
Definitely not reflecting that on the way back down with the counter, but you can't really move when you do a damn counter in like 90% of cases, my friend. So that's going to force him right down low, and there you go. That's confirmed. I talked about earlier with that falling neutral air, quick pop-up into the up tilt to make his way back. 108% is not that bad of a deficit for Palutena to be able to make back unless you drop your shield, my friend. And forced up into the blast zone. Wonderful DI on the part of C, but no DI is going to matter right there for that up air, my friend. I keep talking to people how strong that move is, my friend. DI, rage, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. That range and power is ridiculous. And now Haven is one stock away from being guaranteed top 3, I believe, at this super stacked Scarlet Classic number 8 right now. Showing that they wanted a little bit. Dropping through the damn platform, getting up to 62%. C's going to need some sort of answer right now, and answering right back with that double forward air into the dash attack, or double dash attack, I should say, with the forward air. Not getting the pin that he wants, but gets it the second time, Gabe. Now it is looking very poised for it should have been me, not him, to be able to take this game.
For once, moments, it is now the goddess who is in need of a prayer right now, in need of a miracle. She's the one that performs them, but this time around, going to be able to stuff it out and live it out for a little bit longer. But her time in this game may come to an end as the second time around with the pin. Game 5, the slight pop-off from the Rutgers crew as their boy, the alumni himself, Haven, clutches into winners finals.
What do you know about that, my friends? I get it confused. I haven't been in college for a very long time, so I get it confused as to what players come from where a lot of the time, if I'm being honest. Whether it's Rutgers, NJIT, Stevens, Bloomfield, Montclair, all these different colleges that they have around the area. Shout out to Montclair, my alma mater. But yeah, that's definitely a hell of a way to take it. It's so rough when you're Palutena and you're down that high in that position because Palutena's got no real super gimmick cheese to be able to take games from you. The character, very fundamentals based, really much rewards good fundies, and at the end of the day, character, like I said, has no cheese to really just clutch back factor. You know, Palutena relies on a lot of 50-50s, a lot of reads to be able to get the stuff that she needs. She keeps you at disadvantage with a lot of mini games. She's very, very broken with her invulnerability and her shield and her dash attack, but at the end of the day, she either needs a read or a lot of 50-50s to be able to get those situations. Will they air dodge out of disadvantage here? What option are they going to pick from the ledge? It matters a lot with Palutena because she doesn't have too many options that necessarily cover both at the same time. She doesn't. Yeah, there's a better way to phrase that, but you know what I mean. She's a super neutral monster, amazing at keeping you out of in disadvantage. But at the end of the day, she's got to pick the right option at the end of the day. The character's really got to earn her keep on the way back. It's more of a slow and steady pace that wins the race with a character like Palutena, because if you overcommit with her, it's going to spell a real bad time.
Yeah, and here's the reality of the situation, folks. If you're just watching in and you're just if you're trying to figure out it should have been him, me, not him. That's Haven, the C-tier player of Tri-State, amongst one of the greatest that we have here to offer. One thing to keep in mind, he wasn't seeded to make top 8 at all. And now he's sitting in winners finals of things, guaranteed top 3. That says a lot about the talent that we have here to offer. Not only did he just get a win off of Leon, the #1 seed, and #2, technically, if you want to put a number on him, would